In this class, you'll be doing a fair amount of research for your assignments and project. And this section gives you a lot of resources and links to tools that will be very helpful for doing your research. You'll be sure to want to check out the MiraCosta College Library website. Just click that link and that'll take you directly to the library website. And there are lots of tools here for you to do research, OneSearch, databases, books and ebooks, course reserves. If you need some help, there are lots of ways to get help, and some services and such. So be sure to check out the library website. Also, there is a live chat feature which is manned pretty much 24/7. And you just put in your email address, type a question, and a librarian will help you find that. It's a very useful tool. And you may also want to attend one of the many workshops that the library offers. Just click that link and that will take you to the workshop page for the library. They give tours for the college library. They also have workshops on finding scholarly articles and many other workshops that I'm sure you'll find helpful if you're not familiar with how to use the library. Also, if you have any questions, click this link and that'll take you to a place where people have already asked questions that are common, and you can click those links and find answers to those questions. It also includes that live chat area again, which is very helpful if you have a quick question that you can't find an answer to. Also, the library has archived past online orientations. And to view these archived workshops, just click one of those links, and that will take you to a registration area. Just type in your name and email address and click the Connect button. Now, these were recorded online sessions. You can't participate in them, but you can watch and listen them, and I'm sure you'll find them very helpful. But again, those are just recordings that you can watch on those topics. These are some things to consider when doing your research. This link takes you directly to the library catalog. I'm just going to type in the name of our textbook, Graphic Design, A New History, and search for that. It brings up a number of options there, but there's our textbook. It's in the library. It's also going to be on reserve for you in the Oceanside Campus Library. Now, the most important thing for doing research are these databases here that you see links to. One of the most important is JSTOR, which provides full-text archives of scholarly journals. And if you haven't used these before, it's a very important database. Just click that link. If you're off campus, you may have to sign in with your CERF ID and password. Here we are in JSTOR. And I'm going to search for information on Alvin Lustig, who was an American graphic designer working primarily in the 40s and 50s. And we'll be learning about him during the course. So I'll just type in his name and do a search. And there we come up with a number of articles in which he is mentioned. And I'll click on that first reference there, Alvin Lustig, his work. We can see that we can download a PDF of this article, but if we scroll down, we can actually read the article right here. So this is a very useful tool to be able to find additional information about topics and graphic designers that you'll be doing for your assignments and your project. JSTOR is a very important and useful database. Another important database similar to that is EBSCOhost, and that also provides full-text magazine journal articles. It works in a similar way. I'll just click that link. And again, I'll enter Alvin Lustig. We'll search for articles about him. And there we've got a number of articles. And again, you have the PDF file that you can download. I'll click that link to that article. And if I scroll down, there's the article itself. You can read it online. And again, you can also, if you find this useful, you can just download the PDF for it. So this is a very useful tool. Another database which is very helpful, which provides access to high-resolution images, not only for graphic design, but art in general. And this is, again, a very useful database for finding images. So I'll click the ArtStore link. And we get into ArtStore, and I'll search for Alvin Lustig again. And this brings up all kinds of images and designs by Alvin Lustig. And you can see that there are 10 pages of these, so there are lots of images just on Alvin Lustig. So I'm just going to double click one of these images, and it brings up a high-resolution image that you can download and save. Although you can actually only do that when you're on campus. There's a little icon down here that says download. But again, if you're off campus, you're not going to be able to do that. But a little workaround that I've discovered for this is to click the icon that says print. And it opens up another window. Oh, it wants me to print it. I'm going to cancel that because I don't really want to print it. But it gives you information about that image. And if you just right-click the image and save image as, just like you might save an image on the internet, you can save that to your computer. So that's a little workaround for that download. But ArtStore is an extremely useful database for looking for images. Another excellent database is WorldCat, which searches libraries all over the world. So I'll click that link, and that takes me to the WorldCat database, and I'll just type in Alvin Lustig again and see what comes up. And there are a lot of things that come up here. I'll scroll down, and there's a very important book on Alvin Lustig. I'll click that link. It gives me all the bibliographic information. But if I scroll down a little bit further, it shows me the libraries that are near my location where that book is in. So it's not anywhere near Oceanside, but that's... Anyway, so there's a little overview of some of the very important databases that will be extremely useful to you in doing your research for this class.